Hi guys, so today I am going to show you how I make those turkey meatloaf muffins I was talking about. There are tons of recipes online and this is definitely not something new and I did not make it up. But I do add a few things that, that I like because of the flavoring and things like that. So let's just get to it. So the things that you will need are ground black pepper, ground cumin, a ground mustard, yellow mustard, ground chipotle chili pepper, and I got this at the grocery store. Actually, I got this mustard at Whole Foods, and then cumin you can find anywhere, and same with pepper. You're going to need some sort of PAM or canola oil spray to spray the muffin pans. Chopped garlic. I use this minced garlic in water. Bell pepper. You can use any kind of bell pepper you want. 1 medium onion. 1 cup of onions. A cup of celery. And I like to chop up some jalapenos to add an extra spice along with the chipotle. You'll need some measuring. I use a little Cuisinart to do the onions. And then I buy this extra lean ground turkey. You're going to want the extra lean, obviously. Thyme. I use fresh thyme. You can use ground or dry thyme. A big bowl like this one. And like I said before, the muffin tin, and this makes 12, so, and that'll be about 4 ounces each of turkey. So that's what you'll need. Some people also like to add egg whites. I'd say about 3 egg whites if you wanted to add it. I'm not going to, but 3 egg whites you would add. And a lot of people also like to add oats. Just dry oats, like 1 cup of dry oats. But I will not be adding those to this. So, alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and chop my onion and pepper and celery, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have finished chopping all of the onions, celery, and bell pepper. And just so you guys know, like, I got this little mini Cuisinart at Ross, I think. Ross or like Marshall's. You can get it at Bed Bath & Beyond. Really inexpensive, and what I love is that, you know, you can do all the chopping without crying. It does get it really minced, but I just love it. And so it's really easy to clean, and then this just comes off and then you can clean it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer the turkey into the bowl, and I need to make sure I take off my jewelry. And then I've already preheated the oven to 375, and what you want to do also is prep your pan before you get your hands all dirty. So I'm just going to take the ham, and you want to really spray pretty generously, just so it doesn't stick. I'm just gonna basically spraying each bowl with 1 serving. Okay, so then after you get that ready, then you can dive into the meat and start putting all your ingredients in. And there's my chicken that I was making too. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my turkey out of the packages and put it into the bowl, and then I will start mixing. Okay, so I've put the turkey inside, and I'm just going to start adding my ingredients. So I'm just going to add my pepper. So, oops, oh my gosh. The dishwasher just opened on Samson and he just freaked out. I'm sorry, buds. Alright, let's try this again. I've put the turkey in the bowl, and I'm just going to go ahead and start adding the spices now. The first, actually, let me just get this set up so that you guys can see this. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to first add 2 tablespoons of garlic. And I'm just using that minced garlic and water. Okay. Some people add salt. I do not, but I will add 2 teaspoons of pepper. Two teaspoons of the dry mustard. I got that at Whole Foods. Hopefully you guys can see all of this. So I'm just going to add that there. Okay. And then half a teaspoon of cumin. I put a little bit more than a half a teaspoon. Okay. And then a half a teaspoon of thyme. I had fresh thyme with me. And so I just took them off the sprigs. I'll just sprinkle that around there. The way that you do it, you just lightly take the sprig and then just kind of take your nails. It's really, really gentle, but you just kind of pull like that. And then it comes right off. And try not to get the stem in there just because the stem is kind of bitter. I love thyme. It smells so good. And you can use this in chicken and turkey and any kind of poultry seasoning. So again, like I'd say about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of thyme. Okay, and then my favorite spice is the chipotle seasoning that we talked about, and I got that at the grocery store. And you're going to want 2 teaspoons of that. I put a little bit more than 2 teaspoons just because I like it spicy, and this really makes it flavorful. And then I also chopped up a jalapeno. I like to taste it first to see how hot it is. This particular jalapeno was not very hot, so I just chopped it up in kind of bigger chunks because I like jalapeno. And then I'm going to add 1 medium bell pepper. The more veggies you add, the more moist the turkey muffins are going to turn out. So if you want to add more, you can. I added spinach once and it was like too mushy, so don't add spinach. And then I did a whole medium onion. I love onions, so I did a lot of onions. You guys do not have to do as much onion as I did. And then about 3 or 4 stalks of celery. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. I'm just going to go ahead and dig in and start mixing it. You don't want to mix it too much, otherwise the meat will get really tough. So you just kind of want to take it and just kind of fold it. Get your hands in there. And then, again, making sure that you're not over mixing it. So I am going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you how to put them in the muffin tins. Okay, so the mixture looks like this, and I didn't over mix it, so now I'm just going to go ahead and form kind of like meatballs. I'm just going to grab some and just kind of form meatballs here. And you're going to find that you're going to be like kind of taking some and moving it to others depending on how much. But I'd say that's probably about the size, if not just a little bit more. Okay, and then you're just going to plop it in there, and they should fit really nicely. And again, just kind of taking these. What's great about these is that you can take these out, and I would line your oven with like a little foil, because it does get a tendency to get watery, and so you don't want it overflowing. But once you take them out of the oven, I like to take them out and put them on a rack so they dry out. And then once they're dry, I like to put them in plastic baggies, and then I'll just weigh them just to make sure I know how much is going in there and how many servings. And then I like to freeze them. So then when you put one in the fridge, you take one out of the fridge, you put one out of the freezer into the fridge, and you just keep transferring all week. And they freeze really well. And then sometimes I'll eat them cold, and they're pretty tasty. Or sometimes I will eat them hot, so I'll just put them in the microwave with my green beans. I usually have one serving of green beans, about a cup. So just keep doing that, and you're going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. You know, you can check on them. 20-30 minutes, I think, is probably how long you want to cook them for. It's up to you as far as your preference, but I'd say that probably does it. And so let me just finish doing these, and I will come back. Okay, so I cooked these, I think I said like 20-30 minutes, and I was wrong. I cooked these for about 40 minutes, but there you have it. I went ahead and just filled them all up. They're not all completely equal, but about the same, and like I said, the moisture will build up on the tray, so maybe line the oven with a little bit of foil, and then take these out, and I just put them on like a baking rack, and then put them in little Ziploc baggies and put them in the freezer. So hope you guys like these. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys what I was talking about, the moisture. If you look, you can see the water. And so that's just all the moisture from the bell peppers and some of the vegetables that I put in there. So, anyways, they smell really good. I'm really excited about it. Anyways, hope you enjoy.